Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with my empties bin for Scentsy products. I want to, before I forget, I set aside this oil to talk about. This is one of the new ones for the spring summer catalog. It's candied violet and plum. So I just have this little one because as consultants we can get these little ones. I don't know. I'm going like back and forth on this one. When I first smelled it and like right out of the container, not a fan. Like it almost smells like greenery, like grass or something. And I'm not like the biggest fan of violet. I am a fan of plum. So usually like plum things I'm okay with, I can deal, but I'm not the biggest fan of violet. But this almost smells like grassy or herbal or something. I diffused it a couple times like in the beginning when I first got it, and I was totally blown away. I was not expecting to like it at all, and I actually was pretty impressed by it. I tried doing it this morning, and I don't know if it's just like the mixture of wax I had going this morning, or if I was just like totally not in the mood for this, or it's like raining outside and I had my window propped open. Like there could have been so many factors. But I had to shut it off. I was like, no, it was totally overwhelming me and not making me, like, it was making me feel not good, I guess. So I had to take it out. So this isn't my favorite. Yeah, I'll continue to test it out because I won't let this bottle go to waste. I generally will use everything up. Like, I'm not somebody who just is like, oh, I don't like it, I'll throw it away. I'm not that type of person. I'll generally find a way to like something. So I'll be reporting back on that one. But I always forget to mention my oils. So I specifically set that one aside to do so. So next I have some laundry. I officially finished my first little mini container of the washer whiffs in Amazon Rain. This came in my consultant kit. So what these are is, it's like a little jar and it has little beads. Clearly it's empty. It has little beads and it comes with a scooper, like you just scoop, and almost like protein powder type of situation. Like, you know, you scoop in there, you put it in your washer drum, not like the little holes or anything like that your detergent goes down. Do not do that. You put it right into the drum with your clothes. It has instructions, like it's really put as many scoops as you want to be fragrant. It's essentially a fragrance booster. So I'm sure other brands that you can buy at like Walmart have them, like Downy maybe. I've never tried one of these before this one. It came in my consultant kit, so I actually really enjoyed it. The Amazon Rain wasn't very strong. It was like nice while you were doing the laundry, but it wasn't like I take my clothes out of the dryer and then while I'm folding them I can still smell the Amazon Rain. It wasn't like that, where some other ones are a little bit better performers, I think. But this little container lasted me for quite a while, just because I do use a couple different scents, like my laundry and my bedding, I use Clothesline. So I was like alternating between this and Black Raspberry Vanilla for other things. And honestly, the big tubs last me, like this is the first one I finished. I haven't finished a big tub yet. So I think going forward, I might just buy the little containers, because to me, I would rather like try out a lot of scents rather than like get the big, huge container and I can only try out like hardly any. Like, I just don't want to have 6 open tubs and they're $30, and these ones you combine a 3-pack. So I think I might go that route unless I like absolutely fall in love with like certain scents. Amazon Rain, it was okay, but I want to try the other ones. That was like the first one I had finished, and then I got 2 dryer discs. I like bought these to go with it. There's maybe like a hint of scent left in these. They're look pretty toast. Like you can clearly tell that they were like in my dryer. I've heard some people say these are not fabric softener. Like, these do not replace dryer sheets. Dryer sheets are made for static and like making sure there's no static in your clothes. And then generally they're fragranced. These are fragranced to like keep the scent going in the dryer. These are not going to reduce static on your clothes. I've heard people say that, and I'm pretty sure nowhere on like the actual box of dryer discs does it say like these reduce static. I do believe their fabric softener states that it helps with static. The dryer discs do not, so they do not replace the like sheets, like dryer sheets. So anyway, I have though heard people say if this like gets too close to your clothes, like if there's not enough room to tumble or like it lays on your clothes or something, it can stain. So I just wrapped like these, but like I have thicker ones. I just like went like this so that it didn't, there's hair on that, that's nice. So it didn't get caught like in my dryer, like the vent that sucks in all the lint. I just put this around it so it was a little bit thicker, but there's like still a ton of surface area for it to like tumble and whatnot. So just, I've heard people say that, so I wanted to pass that tip along to you. So I used up Amazon Rain. These two come in one packet like this. So I moved on to my big package of black raspberry vanilla, so I put both of those dryer discs into my dryer. And I do find the black raspberry vanilla is quite a bit stronger than the Amazon Rain. Okay, that was very long-winded. I apologize. One more non-wax item. I went through some Cozy Cardigan pods. Cozy Cardigan in non-body care items is no longer available. I really hope this comes back in the fall winter. Honestly, I feel like this is fine all year round. I get where they're going, claiming this is fall and winter, but to me, this is easily all year round. This would be lovely in body care, and I do intend on getting some body care items in it. I wish I would have put this in my club. I've never tried the wax. I just picked up these pods when it was being discontinued because I'm pretty sure the bar was sold out, and I was trying to edit my club, so I didn't add anything more to my club. But I'm really bummed because this is actually a very, very good scent. It's just like soft and girly and like romantic. Like I swear in the notes somewhere it says it has rose, but I'm not getting that. Like it is just such a beautiful scent. Oh, I love it. So I finished the pods. The pods weren't overly strong, but I feel like if I would have maybe used them in like my bathroom or something, it would have been better. I have a wall mini fan in my car and then a wall fan in the hallway with a light on it that I run at nighttime. So like, I feel like it would have done better in a better place, but it was still really good. Okay, let's talk about wax. I have a couple in here that I like finished up finally that I was not a fan of. The first one being baked apple pie. I am usually pretty tolerable to cinnamon, but this was a no. This was like not the right kind of bakery cinnamon. I mean, apple pies or pies in general typically have like the good cinnamon, like bakery cinnamon. This was like too spicy for me. And I don't know if it's just because I'm not a fan of Scentsy's apple scents. I have some issues with their apple scents, I'll be honest. You guys probably know that already. But to me, I felt like the part where this one missed the mark was the cinnamon for me. So I'm glad I got to try it. I gave some samples out to some people when I had it because I realized I was not a fan. And then I just tried to use up the rest of the bar because I was like, I can't keep that. I do not like it. And then another one is Jack's Obsession. So this was like Halloween, as you can see. But it's also like an apple scent. It's supposed to be like a spiced apple, and this one also doesn't do it for me. There's just something off about it. Like, I don't know. It's like okay, and then there's something in the back end that's like, ooh, that smells like rancid. A ton of people rave about this, so, and I really expected to like this. However, I'm finding a lot of the apple scents I'm not a fan of. I actually, speaking of apple scents that I'm not a fan of, Corey requested to take some bars, so he has been using them in his office. He took off my hands Johnny Appleseed. don't like that one. It's another apple scent. It has apple and pear. I do not like it. He is using that one up for me. Thanks so much, Corey. And he also requested to take the new Life's a Garden collection apple and parsley, which I do also believe is apple and pear. Was not a fan of that. He used a cube he just has a mini warmer in his office just because he's like not overly, he's not like a Scentsy person or like a wax person. He is just dibbling, like he's just getting into it. He's not even really into it. I'm into it, so he's just here by association. But he actually requested to take that bar from me. He had it going in his mini warmer. So just like a cube. To me personally, it wasn't like doing much. But I also have 3, 4, 5. I have typically run at least 3 warmers in my office at one time. And so his office had the same equivalent with a mini warmer. It wasn't doing much. I don't know what he thought of it, but I'm just not a fan. And it seemed like it was pretty light. Could it have been because he only had a mini warmer going? Maybe. That's just my initial take on that one. I haven't warmed the rest. We only have warmed that one just because he instantly claimed it. Like they were laying on my desk and he was like, I want this one. I was like, wow, okay. I guess that settles it then. One that I was like on the fence about was from the Easter collection, Banana Berry. This one, it's like good in the clam, but I feel like when it warms, I don't love it as much as I do on cold. Like on cold, I feel like it has like a candied sweetness that I really like. And then I think, and I don't really get much banana. Like it's mostly berry. And I think when it warms, the banana comes out a little bit more and I'm not as much of a fan of it. I have it in my club just in case, but my club's getting a little wild. So it'll probably come out. I don't know that I necessarily care to have another bar. Also from the Easter collection, I have this going today. Finishing up the bar is Toasted Marshmallow. You guys, this is doing phenomenal in my open concept today. It's doing so well. Even when I had it here in my office, it was doing so well. It is like Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works, but amped up on the sweetness. Not as much Fireside, more sweetness, which is totally okay with me. I'm about the sweetness. I mixed it with some Bender wax that was kind of like Marshmallow Fireside as well, which was a little bit smokier. It was just like the perfect combination. It's still going downstairs, so it is still the perfect combination. I highly recommend either picking this up through your Scentsy Club or adding it to your Scentsy Club if you have one, because you guys, this was in last year's catalog, and then now it was a limited release, so I do not know when you'll be able to get your hands on this again. I put 2 bars in my club just because I freaking love it. I also went through some Stroopwafel Delight. This had like a little bit of a broken clam situation. I don't know if you could see that, so I just wanted to go through it. I got it in my most recent Scentsy Club in February, so it's really not that old. But like I said, since it was broken, it just was a little bit concerning. It's good. I just think I'm not in the mood for these types of scents right now. And so I don't think I loved it for that reason. Like, it's really just like a caramel bakery scent, but I feel like I just want spring and summer. And so I'm really going to start focusing on that because I think over the past like 2 weeks, I've just been not happy with what I've been warming. And I don't think it's because the scents are bad. Like, this isn't a bad scent. I really like this. I think it's just I want something more tropical, and I'm not getting that. So I think that's where I'm at. So same type of situation. I finished up my walnut raisin muffin. I had this one since November, and it was a little juicy, as you can see in the back. This one is the same situation for me. So I used up a bit of it. It was on like it's not overpowering, I guess you could say. Like, it's a nice background scent in your house for me. I took it to work because I was like, you know what? It's a nice background scent. It might do really well at work. Like my winterberry apple tea, which is semi on the same level as this. Like they kind of remind me of each other. That one did phenomenal at work. So I was like, you know what, I'll bring this one and I'll do a cube and I'll try it. I did a cube at work. It was totally non-existent. I was like, did I put a cube in the warmer? Like I was like completely over the warmer's at my desk. Couldn't even smell the warmer at my desk. Like it was totally non-existent. So I had 3 cubes left. I put them in the office here today because it is a little bit more rainy, and I was like, you know what, today would probably be a good day to use it up. Same situation. It's okay. It's light in the background. I find this scent, to me, to really get going in the room, it needs somewhat of like airflow movement. So like when the heat comes on, it's great. Like you can definitely tell it's like circulating the room. When the heat turns off and I open the door to the hallway, the scent from the bathroom literally wafts into this room and totally overtakes it. Like I just don't think it's powerful enough to overtake another scent or to be like super strong on its own, I guess. So the next time I do this, I may try to combine this with like an almond croissant or something to maybe try to amp it up a little bit. I like it. I just think potentially it might be better for the fall. I think it smells great in the clam. And I think originally I just thought like, oh, this would be so perfect no matter the time of year. I think if it was stronger, that would be the case. I think since it needs all those extra factors to like be great, I think it might be more of a fall situation. But I have a lot of it. I have a whole brick of it. So like I'll be doing plenty of testing with it because it is a scent I really do love. I just think it needs a partner or something to help it just be what I want it to be. So let's continue. Some Catching Z's collection, I did Lights Out. I went through this. This is it vanilla and sandalwood are the notes, I think. So this is lighter. However, I got this in January and I like finished it up. So this probably sat for like a good month or longer, and I think that helped a lot. I think it's sitting really, really increased the scent. I mean, by no means is it like a blow you out of house scent, but it did definitely get stronger while it had sat. So once I realized that, I quickly added it to my club just in case. Just because I do really enjoy the scent. No, it's not Pacific Sandalwood, which is very upsetting, but it kind of gives me the same vibes. And now that I know it's a bit stronger, I put it back in my club just to see. If my club is at $300 and that's too much, it may get the boot, but anything I've learned from my mistakes, anything that I think may be potential, I'm just putting in my club and I'm gonna do like one big chop at the end instead of like debating ahead of time like, oh, I can't afford to put this in, and then in the end I end up removing a bunch of bars and I really could have kept this. So I don't know if that makes sense, but if you're a club person, you might totally understand. So yeah. Okay, this is the Petal Pals, the Valentine's collection. So it came with the Best Berry. It's upside down because like the other one was a heart. This is rose, peonies, and marshmallow, I'm pretty sure. So the strongest thing in here to me is the rose, by far. Typically not a rose person. Who is? No, I'm kidding. I'm typically pretty adverse to rose. However, this I really, really enjoy, and it is in my club. Also, this is a freaking powerhouse to me. I mean, it could be because I'm not overly excited about rose, but this is a scent that could be not on in my warmers and I can still smell it. Like, say I turn on my warmers, the wax melts, it's the end of the night, I turn them off, I wake up the next morning, the scent is like still in the room and I can smell it. Once again, don't know if it's just because of the rose situation or if this is truly a powerhouse, but in my opinion, like it does really, really well. Also, it lasts a really, really long time. So this was definitely a scent that I like. Usually, I think I do like 5 cubes in my open concept, and I only turned on 2 one night, and then I think I turned on a third one, but it was too strong, so I turned it off. I let those two go for the night. The next night, then I turned them all on, like, to get all 5 cubes going. And I think I threw in some, like, marshmallow fireside dupes in, like, my other warmers, like some vendor wax, to kind of even it out. And then I mixed it a little bit with toasted marshmallow, and then officially this morning I took out the petal pals, and I only am doing toasted marshmallow. So I, like, kind of babied it along because it was so strong. And I think I have one more cube that I'm gonna finish up maybe in my bathroom tonight, and I think that'll be perfect. Like, it'll be so good. So I'm really, really excited about that one. I do believe I have one more full bar, and then it's in my club. So I really surprisingly like that one. Sorry this is getting so long. I feel like I actually went through a lot this week. And then the last one's Pink Sugarberry Mint. So this is the scent of the month for March. I do believe this is still available. If it's not sold out, it's available until it sells out. And then I think it's available for Scentsy Club for 30 more days after it sells out. I'm a consultant, I should know this. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Here's the deal with this one. So I don't think I love it. Like, I am totally fine with trying the rest of the bars I have, because I think I have 8 more bars of it. That sounds about right, doesn't it? I think I have 8 more bars left. The notes on this are, like, wild. Like, they claim it's bakery. It's supposed to be berries, like a raspberry, and mint, first of all, and sugar or something, and then they're claiming it's in the bakery section. It's, like, definitely, I think it just has too many things trying to go together that, like, it's not any of those things. Like, it's trying to have fruitiness come in, and it's trying to have, like, freshness come in, and then, like, it's claiming it's bakery, but, like, I don't think whatever they did is working right together. Like, it just is off to me for some reason. It's fine, but it's like it's missing an element to me. So I tried a bit in my open concept. It's fine for like 4 hours, and then I'm just over it kind of situation. So I brought it to work to try it there, because the warmer I have at my workplace is one of the ones from Walmart that's only like 13 watts, and it's a hot plate. Like, it's not a good performer, honestly, and that's why I brought it to work, because I didn't want things to just be like powerhouses there. It was still kind of like really too strong and doing too much in my work warmer. So I mixed it with some black raspberry vanilla. That seemed to help. I may do that some more, because like I said, I just did like half a cube of this and black raspberry vanilla in my work warmer, and it seemed to be okay. It seemed to like tone it down a little bit. And then I brought the last 3 cubes home, and I mixed them here in my office with Arctic Kiss, which, while I put it in for the first night, was great. When I turned it back on the next day to like do it again, basically like rewarm the wax, it was bad. Like, it just did not smell the same, and I mixed them in the same warmer, so I may try that again, even in my open concept, and do alternating warmers. I don't know if them mixing, like totally melting together, just threw them off. But I heard from Lisa Rowberry, she recommended to mix Pink Sugarberry Mint with Arctic Kiss. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. I think I might try it again just to like give it another go. I don't know if maybe like a vanilla waves or a vanilla bean buttercream or even a sugar cookie. I might try to mix it some more, just because, like I said, I have 8 bars left. So plenty to go around, but I don't think this is one I'm going to repurchase by any means. Like, once again, I put it in my club because I thought I was going to love that sucker. It's probably one that will come out. So that is officially everything. I'm sorry I talked your ear off. Let me know what you guys have been getting through for Scentsy, and let me know, and everyone else know, what your favorite scent in the laundry is below. So that is all I have. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.